Winnie. Cooking lunch. And there's a steel going up behind us.
Why don't you steal a look?
Are you proud of yourself? So this is going to be the division between our kitchen on this side and our living space on that side. Hi everyone, welcome back to my home reno series. I cannot believe we are on episode 7 now. We're on a really good roll at the moment with progress. The roof is on, and today they are currently making the loft space watertight. So they're hammering on all the walls, and it's actually gonna look like a room by the time I go up there at the end of today. Wow, this is mad. I was up here 3 days ago and it was completely open, and now the Velux windows have been put in, and they're so big as well. The builder actually ordered them for us, and he's gone with like giant size, which is amazing, as much light as possible. The idea that we're keeping this space open here because we want this light to flood down the staircase so that it can give a bit more light into our first floor hallway, which is so dark. So yeah, good progress today. A really good thing about the Velux windows that we just got our builder to order in the end. We were gonna do it and just buy them at like B&Q, but we're like so slow and working and busy and not on the same time frame as the builders, and he just ordered them and they're in. Like, he told us yesterday he was ordering them, and now he's already had his guys put them in. That's like the beauty of if your builder is your project manager or you're paying a project manager. They just sort all that stuff out for you and everything happens a lot quicker. We have been doing a lot of it ourselves just for like budget thing, but our builder has been super helpful, and actually he's done a lot of the project managing without the fee. It's a windy day today, but just up here showing you the roof is almost finished at the front. I just can't believe it. And our Veluxes are in. This is also this like composite tile. It's not slate, but it looks like it. It's like really sturdy. Super windy today, so I'm just gonna carefully go down the scaffolding. Progress is also being made downstairs as well. The steel is in for the ground floor extension, and most importantly, we have had our Thames build over agreement approved. Finally, so much stress, and that took so much longer than we thought, but it is done.
The lower half of the vertical line is also existing. So could we keep the T section of the sort of the lower vertical and then the horizontal, and then it go on the diagonal sort of upwards of the horizontal? That probably made no sense.
We were at a point where it was going to be £2,600 to have CCTV footage go and check the neighbours' sink and all these bends, and then finally we have come to an agreement on this, which finally seems like a design that's going to work for everyone. So we're just praying they now approve that and we can get building. The builders can now crack on with digging up the rest of the drain and moving it and finally finishing the foundations in that area. So lots and lots of progress, which I'm obviously going to share today and just show you where we're at with our build.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with I.
What is it?
Insulation.
What, that box of... Oh my god, okay, wow. Right, and that's what is supposed to go above my beams. Oh, it's really thick. I want thin insulation.
Do you want it to be cold up there?
I want exposed beams. That's my main concern.
Buy a 1,000 tog sleeping bag and you can have exposed beams.
I've got my coffee, just about to jump on the phone with my father-in-law to discuss the new bathroom layout. So he drew us this a few months ago as just a kind of like loose idea of where things could go, and now we've got more of a concrete idea and have decided that we definitely want the toilet here, which I uploaded the YouTube video last night with the kind of 2 suggestions, and 100% of people voted for toilet under the window. This was like this works with the plumbing, let's start from here. And now we've made a few more decisions. I'm gonna get Trevor on the phone and he is gonna draw me out the new version. Hi Trevor, how are you?
I'm fine, darling, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You set the dimensions over on one of my drawings, didn't you?
Yes.
The window that I've indicated there, that is still correct, is it?
It's 400mm wide window, and they've put the beams in either side vertically, so it can't go wider than that anymore.
We've got 300mm return, we've got a 400mm window, and then we've got the balance.
Yes.
So we've got 1100mm between the window edge and the party wall with your neighbour.
Width, there for the shower was sufficient, and that will actually leave 300mm either side of the window. So then everything's a bit more symmetrical, you know.
Are you still having pocket doors?
Pocket doors sliding to the left, like doing a wet room. I don't know how much they have to raise the floor by, but it would be a certain amount. But then the head height would be under 2 meters.
Okay, so it's got to be a tray.
Yeah.
And what size tray?
Hadn't thought about that yet.
I'm very happy to help. Only from a practical point of view in terms of services and stuff
Absolutely.
Like that, which, you know, I suppose I'm looking at it from the builder's side. They're going to want to know what you want.
Exactly. Just haven't considered and don't know about. So no, it's so helpful. Thank you. And I'm excited to see it.
My pleasure.
And today was also another big progress day for the downstairs, because they literally removed the back of the wall of our house, of the original building, and it's being supported by these metal pillar things, poles, and they have now just kind of put the new steel in. It's a bit balanced, isn't it? It's not secure yet. Next question, because you were also helpful with voting for option B in the ensuite last week. Should we have the steel exposed, or should we cover it, like box it in? Okay, there's a bit of gymnastics going on behind me. Yeah, expose it or cover it. I'm kind of leaning towards more exposed. I think it looks awesome, but then I don't know if we need to look into getting it treated or not, if it's going to be exposed. Let me know.
By the way, look, they're using our kitchen cupboards as shutters for the concrete.
What? Will they remove them, or do they stay?
Yeah,
okay, I'll hold it in.
And this is a
nice. Sustainable builders. Oh, nice. God, so that went in today? No, that went in last week, didn't it?
So
yeah.
The concrete, and that's where they dig our. That's where our cupboards were.
Oh yeah, cool. And this is the public drain that we still hate and are still waiting on approval from Thames Water. Here she comes. Of all the days that were scheduled to put the roof on, today was the day, and it has been like gale force winds the last 2 days. So I think it's been quite a challenge, but they have done it and it's looking so good. I'm not going to go up there right now because they're still working, but I'll go up this evening to have a little look. Just walking around the back of our house. It's changed so much. Good morning. So I'm just editing, and I'm in the office today because Freddie has gone to his actual office, and I am super jealous of him because I don't know if you can hear, but in the background they are going ham with that drill and they are digging up more concrete. Obviously a good thing. My head. Winnie seems to do brilliantly with the noise. I wish I could just be this right now, sleeping away. This is so exciting. I am just about to place our order. Okay, you can't see my screen, so there was no point in doing that. I'm just about to place my order for our bathroom tiles for the ensuite upstairs. I've had my eye on mandarin stone tiles, these herringbone shaped ones for the floor, for so long now, and they've been out of stock for ages, and they have just come back in stock. Like, I genuinely believe that the stars align when things are supposed to happen, so just gonna order them right now. I feel like the whole house is vibrating right now. It is so loud. Hi Winnie, she is not sure about it, bless her. They are digging up the path at the side of our house because such great news that we finally got the Thames Water build over agreement approved. So they are digging up the rest of the drain right now. It is so loud. So as part of our Thames Water application agreement, this was where our new proposed manhole is going to go. So they've just been digging out our pathway to make room for moving that drain. As you can see, here's the old one. It's barely moving at all, but it needs to move because we need access from the path. I'm not even joking, this view changes daily. It's a big old pile of rubble, but the boards for our loft sides have just arrived, so they'll be going up today now that the roof's finished. Also, I must remember to tell them that I want to keep that radiator, so I hope that doesn't find its way to the skip. What is it, Winnie? Oh, she's jammed. Up she goes. Only 10 more to go. In other news, I am desperate for a wee and I can't go because the builders are literally like outside the window. I can hear them drilling. of them are looking at me and through this curtain. I don't even think you can see through my double net curtain here. Like, it's a good look. But I just stage fright, you know, can't go. So I'm just gonna have to hold it in a little bit longer and hope that they finish that side very soon. They are in the process of now finally removing these drains, which have just been the bane of my life for the last 6 weeks. Now that that is approved by Thames Water, we're gonna remove those and then they're gonna finish digging the foundations. As you can see here, they dig the foundations and then fill them and then build on them where they can, but there's just obviously waiting to get that gone and then they can do the whole thing. It's gonna be a bit tricky to fill in like everything when there's scaffolding poles in the way. So they kind of just like work around it, but it means that they're doing both the loft and the downstairs at the same time, as opposed to like 12 weeks up there, then I think it's like 4 months to do a back thing. So it's like doing it simultaneously just means that they are like so ahead of themselves. Really, really impressed with how quickly they work and like how solid their work is. It is tough finding a builder, so you know, it's a gamble when you like put your life savings down and trust them to do this. So it's definitely paid off with us so far, loving them. Okay, the builders have just left and they've actually left everything uncovered tonight because they are starting tomorrow really early to get this sorted. It's going to probably be an all-day job. The drains are gone. The drains that literally were there for 6 weeks are now gone. They're going to be moving the manhole, which is here. We're going to be moving it to there tomorrow. There'll be slight inconvenience of like maybe 30 minutes of like no water or like plumbing. Now that they've been able to take that out and then they can put it there, they're going to be able to cover this and they're going to be able to really start the works of building this back room. So yeah, ending week 6 on a massive high. As usual, Winnie is spying on me up here. She's managed to trap herself in that border there. So today they've made massive progress upstairs. They've put the walls up, the stud walls for the loft. However, now I can see the walls up, I think I've made a huge mistake. I'm not sure, but I think that window is too small. Now that I can see the structure and everything, the window is tiny and it's the only window in here. This is going to be boarded up, and once the ceiling is on, there's going to be less light. It just seems so small and I'm so annoyed at myself because with the luxury of choosing like whatever size we wanted here, and our architect drew it way bigger and we were both like, it's a bit big for an ensuite. Now looking at it, it's too small. Here it is from the outside. Oh no, I just think it looks so small and silly, and we could have had as big a window as we wanted. That's the luxury of starting the build from scratch, and I'm really annoyed at myself. I don't know whether I should ask builders tomorrow to like see if they can make it bigger, or oh no, I can't, I've ordered the window already. Damn. Yeah, that's it then. Bought the window, requested the size from the builders to cut it out. It's too late. It's just gonna look silly. It's something I'm just gonna have to immediately accept because I can't do anything about it. So that's that. Every single time we come up here, she waits for us in the garden at the bottom of the ladder. Oh, hi Puppet. Winnie. Let me show you the roof in all its finished glory. It looks fabulous. It's looking fabulous. Now looking at every neighbour's windows in the loft, and they're all so much bigger than the one that we designed and paid for. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I need to not let it get to me because I think it's a situation that can't be resolved now, so it's just gonna have to live with our silly little bathroom window in the loft. Well, lots of positives and one little negative. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here then. Just a little week 6 update. So much progress this week. I definitely think this has been the most like biggest turning point of the build, and they've done so much this week, and especially now we can really move forward with specific parts of the build, for example the ground floor. So very exciting. That's it from us, and we will see you next week with another video. Bye.